Hello, here's my people. Maddox, wave. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got one FaceTimer. Okay. And should my part. Okay, here are my flashcards. 1, 2, 3. Is everybody ready? Okay. Who was named Mr. Basketball California, loves Wingstop, and is the back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year? That's right, you've guessed it. Kawhi Leonard, who is also here. We all have our favorite all-star athletes and role models. Kawhi is mine. I have been a Spurs fan for most of my life, and the most exciting games that I have seen have had Kawhi in the starting five. Kawhi Leonard is inspirational, humble, and an amazing athlete. As great of an athlete as he is, he truly has an inspirational backstory. He was born in Los Angeles, California, where he lived with his parents and older sisters. His father was shot and killed when Kawhi was only 16 years old. This is obviously a very traumatizing experience for anyone, but Kawhi continued to impress everyone with his amazing athleticism and skills throughout that entire time period. He played football and basketball growing up. When he played sports in high school, he would always hand the footballs back to the referees when the play was over, and he would never complain or start fights in games. He's quoted saying, "I don't like to bring attention to myself. I don't like to make a scene." Even though he was offered a spot on the team from college basketball, from schools like USC and UCLA and other big teams, he ended up choosing San Diego State on the sole reason that they chose him first. He literally went from 0 to 100 real quick. He was born into a life of poverty, and his family never truly had much growing up in California, but he now has a $94 million contract with the Spurs, owns a Porsche, and is a proud sponsor of his favorite wing restaurant, Wingstop. Even though he has so much success, he still maintains a humble persona. He shows humility and his humble personality day by day. Even though he has so much money, he likes to save it up. He still uses his Wingstop coupons that he received from them. He one time lost them, and he even called them and was like, "I lost my coupons," and they sent him some new ones. He owns a Porsche, but he chooses to drive his 97 Chevy Tahoe that he calls the gas guzzler. He is quoted saying, "It runs, and it has paid off." He doesn't have a social media account, even though so many people want to see him communicate with it. He also lived upstairs in a house with his mother when he first started playing for San Antonio here. He doesn't like to brag on the court. He is one of the most recognizable things about Kawhi on the court is that he never argues with the referees or his opponents. He's very calm and composed, and he likes to focus on the game and ignores everything else. Alongside his traits of being inspirational and humble, Kawhi is an exceptional athlete. Leonard has many awards and recognitions in his short time in the NBA so far. He's a 2-time defending champion of the Defensive Player of the Year title. He has won the award the past 2 years and has a great chance of winning it again this next year. So hopefully you can do that, Kawhi. Athletes like Michael Jordan, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard have all won those awards. Those are some pretty big named people. He was also an NBA All-Defensive Team on that for 2 years, and he's an NBA champion. The Spurs beat the Miami Heat in 2014 with him. He won the Finals MVP, and he averaged 18 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block a game in that Finals series, and he shot 61%, as according to Press in 2014. Leonard was all of these things. Since Kawhi Leonard is such an amazing athlete, is so humble and inspirational, I believe that he is one of the best players of our generation. You may not follow basketball and maybe don't even know who he is or who I'm talking about, but after hearing all about him, I hope you see how truly awesome he is. So here's to you, Kawhi. I hope that you get all of that which you aspire to this year, whether you're another Defensive Player of the Year award or a championship ring or any of those things. I know you will do great things. So thank you. And here is my FaceTiming person and the rest of my people. 1, 2, 3. Maddox, woo! All right, thank you. Goodbye.